The brutal deaths of legendary filmmaker Rob Reiner and his wife, Michele, have sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond. What initially appeared as a devastating family tragedy has now evolved into one of the most disturbing celebrity crime cases of the year. Authorities say the couple was found dead inside their Los Angeles home on December 14. Within hours, their son, 32-year-old Nick Reiner, was taken into custody, accused of killing both parents in what prosecutors describe as a calculated and violent attack. Nick Reiner now faces 2 counts of first-degree murder and is being held without bail at Los Angeles' Twin Towers Correctional Facility. If convicted, the charges carry the harshest penalties available under California law: life in prison without parole or even the death penalty. As the legal battle begins, one question is looming large: could Nick Reiner plead insanity? According to legal experts, that defense may be his most dramatic and most dangerous gamble. Nima Rahmani, president of California's West Coast Trial Lawyers and a former federal prosecutor, tells People magazine that an insanity plea is one of the toughest defenses to win in court. To be found not guilty by reason of insanity, that is a very difficult legal hurdle to overcome, Nima Rahmani explains to People magazine, adding that jurors almost always reject this defense because the burden of proof is so high. Legal experts also point to a key problem: timing. First, prosecutors must prove guilt. Only after that does the defense attempt to argue insanity, effectively asking jurors to reverse their own conclusion. That switch, experts say, often backfires. New York criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor Randy Zellin adds that the facts surrounding the case could seriously undermine an insanity claim. Reports of a history of bad blood between Nick and his parents may suggest motive rather than mental incapacity. Sources cited by People magazine say Nick and Rob Reiner had a heated argument at Conan O'Brien's holiday party just hours before the killings. Prosecutors may use that confrontation to argue Nick was aware, coherent, and acting with intent, not legally insane. Randy Zellin also points to Nick's alleged actions after the deaths, including reportedly checking into a Santa Monica hotel, as evidence of awareness and decision-making. He says that suggests a conscious objective, a devastating detail for any insanity defense. However, Nick's mental health history may still play a critical role. Reports indicate he was receiving treatment for schizophrenia at the time of the killings. Experts say that while it may not excuse the crime, it could challenge claims of premeditation. If successful, that argument could reduce the charges from first-degree murder to second-degree or even manslaughter, potentially removing the death penalty from the table. For Nick Reiner, his future may hinge on whether jurors see illness or intent.